The world of music and reality television is no stranger to shocking twists, emotional reveals, and personal stories that capture the hearts of millions, but rarely does a story combine the innocence of youth, the responsibility of parenthood, and the bright lights of fame quite like this one. A young contestant from the hit show, American Idol, has officially welcomed her first child at just 17 years old, a moment that has stunned fans, stirred conversations online, and sparked both celebration and concern about the precious young star's face in the spotlight. The contestant, who had been open about her dreams of pursuing music while balancing the realities of teenage life, shocked viewers earlier this year when rumors swirled that she might be expecting. Now, with the arrival of her baby, the speculation has turned into a real-life milestone, one that marks the beginning of an entirely new chapter not just in her career but in her personal life. For many fans who followed her journey from auditions to live shows, her story is more than a headline, it is a powerful reminder of how life's greatest changes can happen even when the world is watching. Sources close to the young singer say that the baby is healthy and thriving, and that despite her age she has embraced motherhood with courage and maturity. The news of her delivery quickly trended on social media, with hashtags celebrating her resilience while others debated the challenges she will now face as a teenage mother in an industry that demands long hours, relentless travel, and unshakable focus. For some, her story echoes that of other young stars who have had to navigate sudden adulthood while trying to maintain a career in entertainment, a balancing act that has broken many but also built icons. Friends of the contestant have shared that she is receiving strong support from her family and close circle, with her parents stepping in to help her adjust to the realities of raising a newborn. The baby's father, who has largely remained outside of the public eye, has reportedly committed to standing by her side, though details of their relationship remain private. This element of mystery has only fueled curiosity among fans who want to know more about the father and how the couple plans to raise their child amid the pressures of fame and youth. The contestant's rise to fame was swift, as her audition on American Idol went viral for her raw vocals and undeniable charisma. She was one of the youngest competitors on her season, and her story of balancing school while chasing stardom made her instantly relatable to viewers. Judges praised her courage, often reminding audiences that she had a bright future ahead of her if she continued honing her craft. Now, with motherhood entering the picture, the conversation around her future has shifted but not dimmed. Industry insiders say that the record labels who had been keeping an eye on her potential are still interested, though her timeline for releasing music may now look different. Rather than being viewed as a setback, many in her corner believe this new role could add depth and emotional authenticity to her artistry, as motherhood often inspires music that resonates on a deeper level. On social media, fans have expressed a mix of awe and admiration, with comments flooding her Instagram posts celebrating the birth. Some wrote messages of encouragement, saying that she could do it all, while others reminded her to take time for herself and her baby before rushing back into the industry. The flood of support highlighted how deeply audiences connect with contestants, often seeing them as more than performers but as real people whose lives unfold in parallel with their own. In the days following the announcement, major entertainment outlets have covered the story extensively, with some praising her bravery and others cautioning about the difficulties of raising a child so young. Analysts note that the entertainment industry has historically been harsh toward young mothers, often labeling them as distracted or incapable of balancing the demands of fame with parenting. However, in recent years, a cultural shift has begun to emerge, with more emphasis placed on supporting young women and celebrating their ability to thrive despite unconventional circumstances. This change in perception could play in her favor, allowing her to carve out a unique space as both a young mother and a rising star. At the heart of the conversation is the undeniable reality that this contestant is still a teenager. At 17, many of her peers are finishing high school, preparing for college, and navigating the typical milestones of youth. Her life, however, has taken a vastly different path. Rather than prom nights and graduation ceremonies, she is learning the rhythms of midnight feedings, diaper changes, and the weight of responsibility that comes with being someone's parent. Yet, according to those close to her, she has shown an extraordinary level of maturity, embracing motherhood not as a burden but as a blessing. The contestant herself has yet to release a long personal statement, but she did post a photo on social media that sent fans into a frenzy. The image, showing her holding her newborn wrapped in a soft blanket, was captioned with just a few heartfelt words about love, gratitude, and the beginning of a new journey. That single post accumulated millions of likes within hours, further proving the powerful connection she has cultivated with her audience. Many fans noted the serenity on her face, interpreting it as a sign that she has found peace and strength in her new role. Looking back, some followers say there were hints leading up to the big reveal. Observant fans pointed out that she had been wearing looser clothing during her final public appearances and had limited her performances to shorter sets. While speculation had run rampant, the confirmation of her baby's arrival still sent shockwaves across fan communities, many of whom felt protective of her privacy. For the producers of American Idol, her story underscores the unpredictability of reality television. Contestants come to the stage with dreams, but they also bring personal lives that evolve in real time, often in ways that producers and audiences cannot foresee. This contestant's journey, from auditioning at a tender age to becoming a teenage mother, adds a layer of complexity to the show's history, cementing her as one of its most memorable participants. The cultural impact of her story is also being analyzed by experts who see parallels with broader conversations about teen motherhood, representation, and the pressures of growing up too fast. In many ways, her story shines a spotlight on issues often kept private, forcing fans and critics alike to confront the realities faced by young women who step into adult responsibilities earlier than expected. While some critics argue that she should have prioritized her career first, supporters counter that life does not always follow a perfect script, and that embracing motherhood while pursuing dreams is not only possible but inspiring. This duality has fueled debates across television panels, podcasts, and social media threads, making her one of the most talked about figures of the season. As she begins this new chapter, one thing remains clear: her journey is far from over. If anything, this milestone has only added depth to her story. She is no longer just a teenager chasing a dream, she is a young mother who must now navigate the intersection of fame, responsibility, and ambition. In the months to come, fans will watch closely to see how she balances late-night lullabies with studio sessions, or whether she chooses to step back from the limelight entirely to focus on raising her child. Whatever decision she makes, her supporters are ready to stand behind her. Music has always been a reflection of life's greatest joys and deepest struggles, and as this young star holds her newborn in her arms, there is no doubt that her songs will carry new meaning, infused with the authenticity of lived experience. For the millions who fell in love with her voice on American Idol, her future compositions may resonate even more powerfully, offering a window into the heart of a girl who grew into a woman before the world's eyes. In welcoming her first baby at just 17, she has not only taken on the role of a mother but has also etched her name into the legacy of reality television in a way that will be remembered for years to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Adol YouTube channel for more update news.